I'm Matt Duke. I grew up in Spokane, Washington. I work for Geoslong Company of Yakima. Well, my family grew up in Spokane, Washington. My dad grew up in Chelan, Washington when he was younger. I grew up knowing a family friend who, by the time I graduated high school, had kind of introduced the idea of what he does, and that's consulting for tree fruit in the Yakima Valley. He then pointed me towards WSU, classes I needed to take, and kind of the direction I needed to go. It was a push to find a career that had stability, long-term growth, something that involved being outside. I wasn't sitting behind a desk. Those were things that really interested me and kind of pushed me towards that direction. I think when I started out, I didn't really know where I was going or kind of what the courses were going to entail. I mean, you start with a lot of general courses that try to set you up with a foundation that really aren't focused towards the career you're trying to achieve. And then as you got into later courses, it was easier to find my way. And then I had an internship with Geoslong, got some exposure to in the field and kind of what I would be expecting. Courses at that point started to sink in and grab hold a lot more once I had an idea of what I could be doing or what I would be going into in the future. Things like soil sciences and soil chemistry, crop sciences, biology, those kinds of things really took hold. Entomology is a big focus as a crop consultant, so those were other really valuable courses. Well, when I started out, that path wasn't very clear, and I took an internship following my junior year as courses started to get a lot more specific, and I got to choose certain courses that would pertain to what I was trying to do. And so after that internship, I was a lot more focused in what I could pick and what I wanted to go into, and so things like entomology weren't on my radar until I got out in the field, talked more with consultants, and then thought, okay, this is something I need to take going forward to further my knowledge. I think they're really important if you're on the fence about a certain job or career path that you want to take, something that gives you some sort of exposure to give you an idea of whether or not this is something I want to continue to pursue, or if I need to change gears and refocus my efforts on a different career path. I think once I got into it, I understood a lot more what I was going to do and got to spend some time with consultants, and I'm spending every day learning every single day, because it's like graduate education being out in the field compared to an undergrad in college. There's a huge difference between what they teach you in the classroom versus what is actually being done out in the field and what's practical. And not that everything is completely separate, but you come out thinking that you know a lot about the industry, and you find out pretty quickly that there is still a lot to learn. You know, it's hard work, but at the end of the day, it's rewarding work. There's a lot of passion in it, and a lot of the hardest working people that you'll find are in this industry and in all aspects of this industry. And so it's kind of nice to be a part of something that a lot of people have pride in and put a lot of time and energy and effort to an end product that seems pretty simple when you just pick up an apple at the store and not really know the backstory.